I turn my heart to the only refuge and protection, the holy Dharma.
Hello, beautiful people, beautiful couple, beautiful you that's watching me here right now. I just want to take a moment just to honor and acknowledge that you are seeking to bring more light to your relationship. And it is my utmost heartfelt commitment and offer to inspire you and to share with you from the perspective of both a grandmother and the ageless wisdom and a woman walking a very path of profundity in terms of inner union and the highest bliss. I would really like to inspire you with incredible practices and transformational viewpoints that you can bring to your relationship. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what my plan is and what the offering is, what the invitation is. But before I do, I want to tell you why I am offering this. I'm offering it because in reality, there is no teaching around this that exists. There's only oral transmission from some high masters to share this degree of viewpoint and understanding. And I sense so strongly, I watch every day the collapses of relationships and the struggles, the suffering, the discombobulation, the mismatch of frequency, and the projection and the blame and the power struggles and the pain and sorrow, and how it affects the children. It really affects the children. And as a woman, I feel deep grief around how we separated ourselves from the divine masculine and how we have projected onto the masculine and how difficult it is for the masculine. A lot of them, I mean, I'm older, I'm 61, but let's take men in their 40s right now, possibly your age, where you've grown up watching pornography. You've not had necessarily, some of you have had fathers that can connect to you emotionally, that are absolutely empowering. And some of you may have had mothers that could be present and give you sacred, tender touch. And here we are, all awakening. Now, most of you haven't had that in reality, and yet all women are really deeply yearning for sacred touch. And they want to take their relationships into a more elevated connection. And yet, instead of having an understanding of how we can explore this together, it's very, very difficult because there's a pushing away, there's a pulling. And for a lot of our beautiful brothers, a lot of our men in their wake up don't want to be in lust. It hurts them to be in lust. They just withdraw they'd rather withdraw sexually than feel that they are entering something sacred with lust. And there's not an understanding how to change that. So over these years, I have seen so many of my dear friends suffering and struggling when it comes to relationships. So I've decided finally that with all my heart, having worked with hundreds of couples over the years, that with all my heart, I want to condense all the wisdom and practices into such a way that could be simplified and self-realized by holding a container to take you on a shamanic journey for 6 months. Or for 6 chapters, you could call it, because some of you might want to do this in a very short period of time. But I would really love with all my heart to take you on a powerful shamanic journey where you harmonize your heart to your beloved, where you can drop the story and actually see each other beyond the projection and the story and all the places that you hold each other down. Now, some of you are in an elevated relationship, a sacred relationship, and for you, it's going to be a lot more simple because you will get to have the nectar of this container and be able to connect with each other etherically and energetically on a much deeper level. So this offering is to help you to find that way of sacred practices that you may be too shy to ask for, that you can really dance a good dance with each other, that you can go deeper into intimacy than ever before, and that you come to that melting point to travel through each other. I'd really like to help you get to that place where you can experience your own inner union shared with each other. So this training, this course is going to support you look at the places where you separate, contract, go into blame, and then easy ways through it. It's going to be so much ease. And some of you might be asking yourself, I want to do it. I just am not sure if my partner would even consider doing something like this. It's going to feel airy-fairy. He's going to say he's not spiritual, or she's going to say she's not spiritual, she's not interested. This is too woo-woo. So I ask you, please invite your partner to the Zoom, which we will give you the date. And if you're watching this after the Zoom has happened, then we'll send you the recording, because I have worked with so many people where the partner doesn't feel that they can open in trust, and that they don't feel that they're energetically sensitive or they're not spiritually aligned. And you would be pleasantly surprised. You would be pleasantly surprised of what unfolds. I have full confidence if you are to join me in this journey, which is a journey into you and harmonizing your heart for the sake of the next 7 generations, to open to something beyond what your mind can conceive. I can give you my confidence that you will be able to turn your relationship into a profound spiritual practice. Every relationship is the most amazing opportunity to transform, transmute all the wounds from before and go to this new opening. It's really beautiful, and this is my offering to you. So I really hope you can join me with the Zoom, and I look forward to welcoming you into a very beautiful container where we have shamanic journeys, where we can laugh, where you can laugh, and it's very private. This is all in the privacy of your own home. Imagine that. You don't have to go and spend thousands of pounds to go off on a retreat and feel exposed and vulnerable. This is for you to do in the privacy of your own place. Yeah. So look forward to this, and welcoming you and sending you love from the heart of Almont. Aho Takiasin.